And by the way, I am Mary Chris. I'll be a first grade teacher this coming August in this coming school year that we have. I'm living here in New Mexico, USA. I'm originally from the Philippines, and yeah, I have three young adult children, and yeah, I'm also a wife to my husband Jesse, who is working here in a cookware company, and yeah, I'm doing this business at the side when I'm already at home from work. So, how are you doing, everyone? Welcome back to my podcast. I'm really glad that you're here today, this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Yeah, today's topic is something very simple but very powerful. It is something most people don't really think about deeply until life forces them to. We're talking about income reality this evening, this morning, this afternoon. Let me ask you a very honest question. If you stop working today, what happens to your income? No work, no emails, no shifts, no clients, no job tasks. Just you stopping. Will your income still come in or will it stop too? Take a second, take a second to think about that because your answer tells you a lot about your current life situation. And don't worry, this is not about judgment. This is about awareness. So let's keep it very simple. Most people's income comes from one thing, their time. You go to work, you get paid, you stop working, then you stop getting paid. It can be a job, a business, a freelance work. It's still the same idea. You are trading time for money. And that works until life happens. What if you get sick? What if you need rest? What if something unexpected happens? Income may slow down or stop. Again, this is not negative thinking. This is a real life thinking. And here's something important. A lot of people are working very hard, but their income only moves when they move. So the question is not, am I working hard? The real question is, what is my income dependent on? So let's be real and simple. If your income depends fully on your time, there's a limit. There are only 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, and there's only one you. So no matter how strong you are, you cannot multiply yourself. That means your income has a ceiling. And many people feel this without even realizing it. They feel tired, stuck, repeating the same cycle, always waiting for payday, not because they are lazy, but because the system they are in only pays for time. Now let's shift the mindset a little. Imagine there are two types of income. Number one, income that stops when you stop working. And number two, income that continues even when you are resting. Most people are in the first one. And again, that is normal. But the goal many people start thinking about later is, how do I create something that can continue without me working every single minute? This is where leverage comes in. Now, let that word scare you. Leverage simply means something you build once that can continue producing results. That's the meaning of that. It can be systems, tools, digital work, automated processes, team support. The key idea is simple. Not everything depends on your physical presence. So let's make it real. Imagine there are two people. We have person A and person B. Person A works every single day. If they don't work, nothing happens. No work, no income. For person B, also works, but they also build systems. Even if person B takes a break, some parts of their income still move. They are not doing nothing, but they are not starting from zero every day either. Now ask yourself, which life feels lighter? Which life gives you more freedom of time? Again, this is not about comparing people, it's about understanding different income structures. Here's the truth that many people don't hear enough: working hard is not the problem. The problem is working hard in a system that stops when you stop. That's what creates stress. That's what creates burnout. That's what creates the feeling of, I'm always working but I cannot get ahead. But if you feel that way sometimes, you are not alone. Many people feel it quietly. They just don't always say it out loud. Let me leave you with a simple reflection today. No pressure, just honesty. Ask yourself, where does my income come from right now? Does it depend fully on my time? If I stop working for a week, what happens? Your answer are not to make you feel bad. They are to help you become aware, because awareness is where change begins. So today's question is very simple but very powerful. Does your income depend on your time? If yes, then maybe it's time to start thinking about building something that gives you more space, more options, and more flexibility in the future. Not overnight, but step by step. Thank you for spending this time with me today. And if this message made you reflect, feel free to share it with someone who needs to hear it. If you see you again on my next podcast, take care always. And if you are curious on what I'm doing in the online space, which is very legit and the expenses are taxable, don't hesitate to comment in my podcast, or you can also message me. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Bye.